Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I thought it would be fun to do a sketch with me video today and also give you some updates on my art journey and what I've been up to. I'll be doing the entire sketch freehand with just a brush pen, and this video is in real time so that you can see how fast or slow I move the brush pen. I edited out the time I spent analyzing angles and shapes just to save time. I think the total sketch took me around 22 minutes, and then the painting after took another 20 minutes. To explain what I'm going to be sketching, it's going to be this lovely character from Dark Souls 3. If you're not a gigantic video game nerd like me, let me explain who she is. She's a boss from this game, and her name is Dancer of the Boreal Valley. And as her name suggests, she moves very gracefully like a dancer, so that was something I tried to capture with this sketch. This is for the Soulstober series that I'm participating in this year for the first time, where every day I sketch one of my favorite characters from the Soul series, or just characters that I think have a really interesting design. So while I'm sketching this, I also want to give some updates. I had planned on doing Inktober this year for the first time, and I was uploading videos and shorts for each prompt, but the truth is that after 1 week I got bored. It had been exciting for the first few days, but it quickly ended up being something that I was forcing myself to do instead of spending my time sketching something that I actually wanted. So I decided to stop. So if you noticed that I stopped uploading videos or shorts about Inktober, that's why. Maybe next year, when my art has improved and I can draw faster, maybe I'll try again. But I still have Soulstober for the daily challenge this month, and that one I have no plans on stopping because this has been a lot of fun. If you're interested in seeing what else I've been sketching for this challenge, I have been posting them on my Tumblr, and the link will be in the description. I've also been getting really into urban sketching. I think it's such a fun art style that has really helped me improve because it's so loose and freeing. It allows me to let go of the idea of perfectionism and focusing too much on details. That means I've also put the pencil aside for now, and I've been sketching everything straight with ink, and that's also something that has been really helping me a lot because I can't focus on the mistakes I make. I just have to focus on finishing the sketch. That was my mentality for this sketch. Even though I make a lot of mistakes, it doesn't really matter to me. And for my line work, I've started sketching with the brush pen for a similar reason. Even though it's hard to control and requires a lot of practice, it's forcing me to accept each stroke I make, and it's getting me out of the habit of overdoing a line or of doing those dreadful chicken scratches. So that's something that if you're also struggling with, I recommend trying to use a brush pen for a while just to break those habits, because if you try to do them with a brush pen, you will immediately regret it and create a mess. It's also just really fun to use and creates really dynamic lines with lots of weight variation, which I think it's helping me make my sketches look less stiff. For painting, I'm fully locked in with watercolors. I think it's a perfect combination to an ink sketch, and I love how unpredictable they can be sometimes, especially for me as a beginner that doesn't have a lot of knowledge and experience with them yet. Sometimes they may end up looking a bit messy, but I've come to realize that a loose and a little messy sketch is more interesting to me to look at than a perfect and detailed one. But that's just for me, it's all subjective. For this sketch, I actually painted it digitally, just to save time, because since it's a daily sketch, I didn't want to spend too much time on each one. 40 minutes, it's already a lot. I use Infinite Painter because I don't have an iPad to use Procreate, but I actually really like Infinite Painter. I think it's an amazing app, and it's my favorite of all that I've tried. These watercolor brushes that I'm using, it's a pack that I bought from a watercolor artist named Adilson Farias, and they are absolutely amazing. I love using them. My process for painting digitally with these brushes is very similar to how I paint with real watercolors. I put on the base layers and then details, shadows, some splatters, and I always finish it off with highlights using a white acrylic marker. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my cat meowing. He's very talkative. And this is how the final sketch looks. I really enjoyed doing this and I think it looks really fun and dynamic. I was happy with how the bows came out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel and tell me what you thought. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.